Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is your tarot card for the week of January 18th, 2026. This is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate, and if that happens, it's okay. It just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your other placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Gemini collective now. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements, what is the tarot card of the week here for the Gemini collective? Keep in mind, Gemini, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. Tarot card of the week reading is intended to help all of us move forward in our respective journeys. With all of that said, there's your card, my love. You have the Ace of Cups. Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? At the bottom of the deck, you have Temperance. What situation in your life is asking you to have patience and determination? Okay. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups here. Why is this the tarot card of the week here for the Gemini collective? Are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? Doesn't have to be a romantic love, although it could be. Remember, these are collective general readings. This could be self-love. This could be the love of a craft, love of something that you do, love of a business venture, love of learning something new. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. Love in maybe like with your pets or even acquiring a new pet. We have the Moon. We have the World. We have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Gemini, those are some hard energies there. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Nine of Cups. There's your happiness. And you have the King of Swords. Page of Cups, Four of Wands, and King of Wands. You have two people? Okay, for some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I don't read body parts, but I did have someone make a comment about that. And so, yes, you can place whatever body parts you want on the energies that I pick up in a reading. Moon to the World card. I think this is you. Not sure if you want to open up a new cycle here when it comes to love. I think there's some fears, doubts, and insecurities, either because your current connection seems to not be doing well. Five of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. So maybe some of you are not sure if you want to continue the connection with this individual. For others of you, you're still healing from this connection here because we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this connection has closed out for you. You're still healing from it, but you're wondering if maybe it's time for you to open up to love. So tell me more about the Moon to the World card. Yeah, if you're currently in a connection and it's faltering or having some issues, that Moon to the World card could tell me, yeah, you're not sure if you want to close out the connection permanently with this person or maybe try again with them. And for those of you not in that situation, there's just a feeling here of I want love in my life, but I just heard I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle. It's probably for one of you watching. Tell me about the Moon and the World card here for Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. Moon to the World card. The Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Oh, two cards came out. Six of Pentacles and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. Well, that's exactly what it is here. So if you're currently in a connection, like I said, and it's having some issues, you're not sure if you want to make the judgment call to call it out. You're not sure if you want to make the judgment call to try again. If you're single, there's a feeling here of, I would really like to work on finding someone that I could have a committed partnership with, but I'm not entirely sure I'm ready to open up my heart again, because the last time I did, I was left in the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, ghosted, abandoned, emotionally, maybe even physically neglected or rejected, and overall just feeling sad. So yeah, there are three cups that are spilled over. There are two cups standing, and at this point in time, you don't know if you want to turn around and grab those two cups meaning a partnership. Again, whether it's someone currently in your life or if it's something new. Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. I like this because this tells me you're about to take action. And I say that because for me, all four Queens in Tarot are forged through fire, basically, based upon their experiences of their respective card suits. So they exist in the present based upon their past situations, you know, experiences, etc. And then kings are very future orientated or very future focused. Again, leaning on the queens, the energy of the queens and their respective experiences and history. So there is something here that, I should say someone that you are about to make a move towards. Page of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Tell me more about that. Knight of Swords to the... Notice how your deck is shuffling. Okay, clarify that. Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and King of Swords here for the Gemini collective this week. What a weird shuffle. I get this feeling you don't know. You don't know, but what you don't realize is within the next month, you are going to make a move. And I think this week is when you're going to make the decision here to make the move. Either, like I said, to restore a connection, reconnect, move on from it, or if you're single, enter one. Or make an attempt to find someone. So tell me more about that Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords here. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Fool. There's your new beginning. I had a feeling. Knight of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I do think that you're taking a leap of faith here when it comes to love, although I do believe that you're going to be very cautious about it. So are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? Looking at the energies on the table, I'm going to say that that is a yes. However, whether this is in respect to reconciliation with someone or someone entirely new, you're going very slow, or you will be going very slow, and you're also a little closed off emotionally at this time. Do you want love in your life? You do, but because of what you have experienced, you're a little reluctant to be vulnerable with your heart. Again, I do see you taking action here, but in terms of trusting this current or past person again, or even trusting the new person, that I think you're going to be a bit slow. That's going to take a while here. Let's see if we can get you some advice. Actually, I want to clarify the Five of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Can we clarify Five of Cups to the Five of Pentacles here for Gemini? Five of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Thank you. We have King of Pentacles. We have King of Cups. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Okay. So, Knight of Cups, Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, the Emperor. If this is your current connection, okay, I'm not saying that this person doesn't love you, and I'm not saying that you don't love them. So whether it's, you know, if this is like for a past person or a current person, I just think that your disappointment here, because we have the King of Cups and we have the Five of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Five of Pentacles. So there's something here like, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I think you want long-term emotional stability with this individual, and that's not currently what you're in. So if this is your, like I said, your past person or the current, your current partner, the feeling is, I want this, right? I want this. Basically, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, because that's what the Kings have the ability to deliver. And instead, you're in Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So yeah, in that respect, if you do take this leap of faith, that some of you will, not all, some of you will, over the course of next month to reunite with this person, it looks like you're going to take it very, very slow, because this is what you're looking for from them. And until they can prove that to you, you're going to be a little less vulnerable with them. If this is a new person here that you recently connected with, or maybe you're meeting over the course of the next month, again, I think you're looking for long-term emotional stability in a connection, someone that you really can like build or rebuild a life with. And although you will take a leap of faith in dating this person or getting to know them, in terms of being emotionally vulnerable, that's going to take you a while as well. I don't think you're going to be, you know, cold as a fish to this person, but there's something here that Knight of Cups to the Ten of Wands, it's going to be difficult for you to open up your heart, regardless of who it is. And then we have the Page of Swords there, so it's kind of like you're in observer mode. It's kind of like a wait and see. Again, whether this is reconciliation, a current partnership, or someone new. But are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? It looks like for most of you, the answer is yes. It's just something you are choosing to do rather cautiously. 3 cards of advice here for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but there's like 2 squirrels running back and forth on my rooftop. We have the 4 of Cups, we have the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles, There's that Fool card again, and then the Five of Cups. Oh, Gemini, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Whew. In terms of advice, if you are not fully healed yet, then you really need to contemplate and evaluate if this is a good time for you to make the decision about whether you want to stay in this connection or reunite with this person, or if you're even ready to meet someone new and engage in a new partnership. Because looking at these cards and the energies here, you don't appear to be fully ready to make a sound decision. Now, again, this is only advice, but there is something here about just making sure that you're fully healed, because you might be repeating a cycle here, meaning, you know, you're allowing your love for this person to enable you to reconnect with them or stay in a connection, but you're doing that from a wounded place. You're making that decision from a wounded place, not from a place that is more healed, right? Temperance energy. And so you might find yourself in the same heartbreaking situation with this person where you want them to be King of Pentacles, King of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and instead they're leaving you in Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. For others of you, again, if this is a new partnership, just make sure that you're fully healed, because there's a possibility here that you may carry those wounds into your new connection. And you might be watching the video at this time and saying, no, I can compartmentalize and keep them separate, but I don't think so. The Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. You would most likely only be entering a connection out of codependency. The new connection that you enter might be one that is more like you're bonding with the individual for all the wrong reasons. Again, codependency, some type of toxicity, fear of being alone, just wanting to be with someone instead of being alone. There's something like that here that could occur if you're not fully healed, because also could be trauma bonding here as well, and that could be quite dangerous if it is an unhealthy relationship. So with that Four of Swords, it's just make sure you're healed enough to make the decision whether or not you want to stay in this connection, reconnect if this is a past person, or if it's a new person. Make sure you're fully healed. Otherwise, the next connection could actually be more toxic than the one that you just left. That is what I have for you, Gemini, for the week of January 18th, 2026. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.